Hi guys, welcome back to my miniature things. My name is Saeed, and yes, I'm still in the middle of decorating, so please don't judge the mess behind me. I went to Five and Below yesterday, and you guys, they are pumping out these teeny tiny sets. Like, I found so many different ones, and I decided to make a video of them just because I found so many of them. I found this one, it's like a little ice cream shop. This one is a little kitchen. Look how adorable this one is. This one is a little farmer's market. This one is Greek food. This one is a little Smarties one. It's so adorable. We have a little lunchbox one, so cute. A little charcuterie board. And this one I opened in my previous Thanksgiving video. I threw away the packaging, unfortunately, but I decided to throw it in here just because it is part of the Teeny Tinies line, so we will also review it this way. So I was thinking maybe you can unbox them and look to see which of the items are 1/6 scale, because not everything is 1/6, but I think majority of the stuff that we got, a lot of it is 1/6. So let's start unboxing them so we can see which of these items work for our 1/6 scale dolls. So because we are unboxing these teeny tiny sets to see which items fit our 1/6 scale dolls, I'm just going to use this doll as our 1/6 scale model so that we can see how big things are next to her. So let's start off with our first one, the teeny tiny sweet shop. We first have a tray. I believe this is where we put our different flavors of ice cream. Okay, correction, they are not ice creams, they are gelatos. And they don't really tell you what flavor the ice creams are, so you can kind of just make up whatever you want. I think that one is vanilla. The next one I'm gonna say is orange or something. This one I'm gonna say is like strawberry with like blueberries in it. This one I think it's a clear mint chocolate chip. This one I feel like is some kind of peanut butter swirl. And this one is cookie dough. We can see next to the doll that this is a really good size. Let's just say that she was working at an ice cream parlor or something. I think this works really good with our 1/6 scale doll. I placed it in my 1/6 scale sweet shop, and I think it looks pretty good. It also comes with a frappe. This is what it looks like when she's drinking it, and this is what it looks like in her hand. A little cookie ice cream sandwich, a regular ice cream sandwich. And you guys, please be careful if you are using hot glue to make it look like your doll is holding stuff, because that's what I was doing, and I learned the hard way that everything on these minis, like all the printed stuff, is printed on paper. Then we have a nice little bowl of gelato, not ice cream. Then we have a little ice pop, but I don't want to super glue this to her hand just because the little stick is very soft and I'm afraid that the super glue melts it. Super glue, hot glue. We have another little ice pop, and this one has chocolate and a little bit of sprinkles on the top. A cone of gelato, and you can actually see the grid pattern in the cone. That's pretty cool. And then the top of the ice cream has like a chocolate swirl on it. We have another, oh, take two. We have another cone of ice cream here. I keep saying ice cream, it's gelato. Another cone of gelato, and this is what it looks like in the doll's hand. This one on the back of the box says that it is snow cone, and it has a few different colors in there. Super cute. Oh my god, you guys. I'm gonna just let her hold it from now on just because she's not dropping it like I am because, well, it's hot glued to her little hands. I'm sorry, girl. I hope you're not in pain. Oh my god. A little gelato scooper. How freaking cute is this? You guys, look at the detailing on this. I mean, the paint job isn't the best, but it's so tiny, I can forgive it. This is what it looks like in the doll's hand. It's a little bit small, but I think we can make it work. She's on a diet, so she's eating very, very small scoops of gelato, so that scoop will work for her. Diet? Who? Look at this piece of cake. It is so cute. This is actually a perfect slice of cake for a 1/6 scale doll. This is probably my favorite thing so far other than the actual gelatos. And last but not least, we have a cute little swirl of cotton candy. I love this because it matches her skirt so perfectly. So that was everything in our teeny tiny sweet shop. I think everything was pretty much a win with the exception of maybe the ice cream scoop. Gelato scoop, sorry, damn it. But pretty much everything except for that was compatible with 1/6 scale. Let's move on to our teeny tinies kitchenette. Let's start off with the stuff that I know just isn't gonna work with our 1/6 scale, and that is the entire kitchen cabinet, the stove, the dishwasher, and the little cupboards up here. They are a little hard to open, but if you just tilt them forward, they fly open. The dishwasher opens, the stove opens, and there is a pie in there. This is definitely, I think, 1/6 scale. Let's get a 1/6 scale model in here. We are going to use our little Marlena Evans doll from Days of Our Lives to model all of our items to see if they are 1/6 scale. And yes, I think this pie is 1/6 scale. There are also muffins inside the oven, so let's give Marlena that to hold to see how big it is. Yep, that's definitely 1/6 scale. And I don't know if those are supposed to be chocolate chips or what, but I love that detail and I think it looks super cute. And this is the whole reason why I got this set, you guys. Their microwave is removable and the little door opens. That is so cute. I've been looking for a microwave for the longest time for my dolls. I ended up making one. This is the one that I ended up making. This is a little bit larger than the one that we just pulled out of the teeny tinies. But as I said, I do like working with a little bit larger scale than the traditional 1/6 because I don't believe that that's real 1/6. To me, this is real 1/6. But irregardless, I think this teeny tiny microwave works perfectly with this 1/6 scale doll. It also came with these cute little mini dogs inside of the microwave. I thought these were corn dogs, but it looks like some sort of croissant wrapped hot dogs or something. I'm not really sure. But I think it's perfect size for 1/6 scale, especially since it's supposed to be mini. The back of the box does say that they are little hot dogs, so I guess they're hot dog bites. It also came with a little frozen pepperoni pizza, which I love. I think this is a really good size for the 1/6 scale doll, especially if it's like a personal pizza. It also came with this little bread in this baking pan. To me, this is a little bit small. You can make it work, but I don't know. Then we also get a little set of kitchen herbs. We get basil, rosemary, and mint. This I do think is a really good size for 1/6 scale. Oops! A tiny little box of pasta, and this one I think a lot of these things, you guys, you can use in like the background to create clutter on like your counter or like on a kitchen shelf or something, but I wouldn't really necessarily use this like if it was a cooking scene where the doll is pouring pasta into a pot or something. It is a little small. Then we get a little frying pan. This one is definitely not 1/6. I mean, there are small frying pans like in the world, like I have small ones just to fry like one egg or something, but this is a little too small. We get like a little ladle, I believe this is what they call it. This one could work, I think, like again, like maybe just for like a small kitchen, you know, like a doll that doesn't really have a lot of space, you can probably use this in their kitchen. Then we have a rolling pin. This one is definitely just going in the trash, like because this one is definitely too small. Then we have a little bag of popcorn. This one, I guess, could work if it's like, you know, your doll lives alone and she is having a night just watching movies, eating popcorn by herself, but for me and the scale of my kitchen and stuff, this one is too small. Then we have some pancake mix. This one I think is the same thing as the pasta. You can kind of put this on the shelf to create clutter, but it's a little small for me. We also get a pot, oops, but mine is warped, I guess, from the packaging. I don't think it's supposed to be that shape. It's supposed to be round. This is it next to a pot that I consider to be 1/6 scale. I guess it could be used, but I think because of how mine is warped and it's just shaped funny, I don't know, I'm probably just gonna throw this one in the trash. And last but not least, we have a tiny little kettle. This one's a little bit too small, you guys. This right here is a real 1/6 scale kettle, and as you can see, this one is really tiny compared to it. Like even as clutter in the background, I don't think it's gonna work. It's just too small. So out of everything that we got in our teeny tinies kitchenette, I think the microwave, the herbs, the frozen food, the pie, and the muffins were the only thing that I would use for 1/6 scale. Up next, we have the Teeny Tinies Farmer's Market. We have our gorgeous model over here to test our items for 1/6 scale. First, we have this little market stand. This is really cute, but unfortunately, this is severely under scale, as you can see. Maybe if we were to add some legs to it and heighten it, it can probably work. So I take a wooden dowel that has a beveled edge. It basically mimics the legs of the market stand. It's just a little bit bigger. And I cut 4 pieces at about 6.5 inches. I then glued 2 of those pieces to the front legs and the other 2 pieces to the back legs. Now that we have some legs, you can see that this part of it is a good height for her, but this part, not so much. If she were to bend down to pick up vegetables or something from here, she would probably hit her head on that. So let's make these posts back here a little bit taller and add some height to this. So I take my wire cutters and I go right under here. Oh, let me turn it this way. And I start cutting. And the reason why I'm cutting it in the middle, you guys, is because I want to have some support, something to attach my post to on the top and on the bottom. I cut 2 pieces of 1/4 inch dowels down to 4 1/4 inches, and I placed them in the back and glued them in place. I decorated it with some shrubbery, and now we have a farmer's market stand that is 1/6. We have some vegetables to put in our stand. We have a head of lettuce and a cauliflower. I'm just gonna let her hold that for right now until we find a place to put it. As you can see, they are 1/6 scale. We have 2 pumpkins, one bigger one and one smaller one, and they are 1/6 scale. I'm just gonna place those right down here at the feet of our market stand. stand to give us some decoration. A little eggplant and some asparagus. And again, they are 1/6 scale. I'm trying to fit these vegetables over here, you guys, and nothing fits in these little slots that they gave us in this market stand. I don't know. Then we have 2 heads of broccoli. Next, we have some corn on the cob. 1 is open, and then we get 2 that are not. And these, I think, can fit in our farmer's market stand. Yay, it does! Finally, we have some vegetables in our stand. Then we have a little mango and a tiny little thing of garlic. This is a little bit under scale, but I think we can make it work. We also have a tiny little potted plant. I think we can put that right up here. That looks, that looks adorable. We also have a tiny little jar of local honey. We also get a tiny little scale. This is really cute. It's kind of small, but I don't have a scale, so I'm definitely gonna keep this one until I find a bigger one. We're just gonna place that right back here. We also get 2 crates. One has strawberries in it and the other one is empty. So I'm just gonna place those right down here. And then I'm just gonna take some of these vegetables off of her hands and throw them on the floor. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna take them off of her hands and put them in these baskets down here. Oh, I just found this. So this actually is the last thing, a cute little shopping bag so that she has somewhere to put her vegetables when she is on the way home. Hold it, bitch! And it is definitely 1/6. So I would say the majority of the stuff in this set was compatible with 1/6 except for the vegetable stand, and we definitely made that work. Maybe the honey and the scale could have been a little bit bigger, but overall, I think we did really well with this set. Up next, Teeny Tinies Greek food. First up, we have some baklava. I love baklava. This is literally one of my favorite treats in the world, not just of Greek food, but literally in the world. And as you can see, it is definitely 1/6 scale. Some pita bread, also 1/6 scale. I don't really know what this is. It says that it's dolmades. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. Hopefully I didn't butcher it, but if I did, I'm sorry. But since I don't know what it is, I can't really tell you if it is 1/6 scale, but to me, I don't know. It looks like it is. We have some octopus. Then we have this. I am gonna try my hardest to pronounce it, but it's spanakopita. Spanakopita. I guess. I'm not really sure if I'm saying that right, but you can see right here on the box, it says Spanakopita. And I do know what these are. I actually love these. They taste really good. I just did not know how to say the name of it. We also have a bowl of Greek salad. This one is really cute. It is definitely 1/6 scale. I think everything in this set is going to be 1/6 scale. We also have 2 gyros. I think that's how you say it, gyros. One has pork and then one is vegetarian. We have some feta. I love feta. We also have 2 kebabs. These are really cute. Look at the details on it. Well, I think these are kebabs. The back of the box says that they are souvlakis. So again, ruining the pronunciation of all of these words. I'm very sorry, but I love the details on these. This one is really cute, but you guys, I'm not even gonna try to say what this one is. Like, this is how you say it right here. I'm not even gonna try. Knife. Okay, finally something that I could say, that I can pronounce. We have a knife and it is definitely 1/6 scale. We have a little tiny bottle of olive oil. This is so cute. I love this. This is definitely going in my kitchen. We then have a little frappe, and yes, it is called a frappe. See, it says frappe in the back of the box. We have a tiny little thing of, looks like dipping sauce or something. I don't really know what this is because on the back of the box, it literally just says dish. I don't know if that is the name of the oil. It kind of looks like oil, some kind of dipping oil. But yeah. If anybody knows what this is, please let me know. This one to me looks like hummus, but I am 110% not gonna try to say this one. It's right here. If you want to try to pronounce it, go right ahead. A little half of a lemon. This is really adorable. A little bowl of Kalamata olives. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Oh, that one. Oh no! Okay, I have no idea where that went, so moving on. Last but definitely not least, we have the vertical rotisserie. This is really cute. And I would definitely say that this is 1/6 scale. Let's see. Does this turn? No, I don't think so. And I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to force it. But yeah, this is what we got with our Greek food set. I would say every single thing was 1/6 scale. The only thing was this little dipping sauce right here that said dish. I don't think that's 1/6 scale. And then the other one that went flying, I don't know where it went, but it was the olives. Those were the only 2 things that I don't think that are 1/6, but everything else works perfectly with this 1/6 scale doll. Next up, we have Teeny Tinies Smarties. We get a bonus shelf that comes in multiple pieces that looks like this when it's assembled. The back of the box does have a display diagram to show you how to build it. We get a display stand with about 4 boxes of Smarties. This is pretty much just one chunk of plastic with a sticker wrapped around it to make it look like 4 boxes. But I think it is definitely 1/6 scale. We have 2 bottles of Smarties. One says Lollies and the other one says Original. Another display stand with 6 packs of loose Smarties. This is what each individual one looks like. They are pretty tiny. And this is what it looks like in the doll's hand. It definitely is 1/6 scale. Whoops. So you can place your Smarties in the display and put them on the shelf. We also get 3 bags of Smarties, Original, Tropical, and Extreme Sour. And this is what it looks like next to the doll's hand. It is definitely 1/6 scale. And last but not least, we got a 3-pound bag of Smarties. I don't really know how big a 3-pound bag is supposed to be next to a doll, but I would say that this is definitely usable for her. This is everything that we got in our teeny tiny Smartie pack. I think everything works with 1/6 scale, and I'm definitely adding this to the sweet shop. Next, let's check out the Teeny Tinies 90s lunchbox. First up, we have the actual lunchbox. I do think this is a little bit big for a lunchbox. Maybe it might be a good size for like a suitcase or like a briefcase or something if you were to paint it. For snacks, we have yogurt bites. This is what it looks like in the doll's hand. It's definitely 1/6. We have some orange juice, definitely 1/6. We have 2 packs of quick dips. One is cookie dip and one is cracker dip. And that's what it looks like in her hand. A lollipop ring. I used to love these as a kid. The back of the box says that this is fruity gummies, so I'm guessing they are gummy bears. A cute little juice box. This definitely is 1/6. Fruit punch. I've never seen this before, so I don't really know if this is 1/6, but I'd say it looks like it is. Some soda pop. I think that's 1/6. Okay, what were they thinking when they gave us this? Like, this is supposed to be a thermos. This is massive. Like, compared to the snacks, like, it's totally off scale. Definitely going in the trash. I thought this was a Lunchable, but on closer inspection, I see that it's a pizza pie and pepperoni crafted cuisine. And then the back of the box says craft your own lunch. I've never seen this before, but I do think it's really cool. I don't really care if it's 1/6. I will definitely still be using it in my kitchen. A little ice cream cup, a pudding cup, sour squeeze, a couple of brownies. This kind of reminds me of the little Debbie brownies. A granola bar where the wrapper is open, cheese bites, bubble gum, and some more sour squeeze. So I think everything pretty much worked with 1/6 scale except for this thermos. Next up, we have the teeny tiny charcuterie board. First up, we have the actual board that we're going to be putting the food on. This is pretty big next to a doll. You can see it's a little large, but we did get a lot of food, so let's see if we can make it work. In addition to the board, we also got a cheese and crackers tray that we can lay next to the board. Some sliced cheese, which I think we should place on the tray next to the cheese and crackers since it is cheese. Some prosciutto. I'm just going to place this right here. Some grapes, brie cheese, 2 sets of crackers. One is multigrain and the other one is cracked pepper. A few more crackers. These are thyme and olive oil. Sharp cheddar and some salami. I'm running out of room on this charcuterie board, so let's hope we can fit the next couple things on here. Espresso Asiago cheese, Gouda cheese. Correction, you guys, this one is salami. This one down here is something I don't know how to pronounce. This is how you spell it, so yeah, you can give it a go if you like. I can't believe I was able to fit all of that on that tray. Thank God the tray was that big. We also have a few things that we can put on the table next to it. These are supposed to be blackberries, fig spread, 2 tools that the dolls can use to pick up the meat or the cheese, blueberry goat cheese. I feel like this should be on the charcuterie board, but there's no space for it. Okay, let me see if I can find a space right here. Okay. I think that works. Then we have these, I don't really know how to say it, but this is how you spell it. So this is everything that we got in our teeny tiny charcuterie board set, and I think everything here worked for 1/6 scale. I chain shot the board for something that's a little bit more realistic. This is a piece of wood that I believe I got at Michael's, and I love it. And last but not least, as I said, I did open this one in a prior video. It was a Thanksgiving video, so if you haven't seen that one, please check it out. And just so you know, everything in this set is 1/6 scale. We start off with some ham. It is really cute and detailed. I didn't really know what this one was when I was filming my Thanksgiving video, but a lot of you guys said in the comments that it might be lamb chops. We have some mac and cheese. It is just a square of plastic with a sticker on the top. A pumpkin pie, or what I assume is pumpkin pie. The back of the box probably has the name of what each thing is, but I threw away the box, so that doesn't really help me. I'm just gonna guess what things are. We have some hot chocolate. This appears to be a cookie baking set with some dough, a rolling pin, and some cookie cutouts on the side. It is almost flat. It's a little bit raised. I would have liked to see the rolling pin a little bit more raised just because it is pretty flat for a rolling pin. Some wafer twists, and on the back has all the different types of wafers that are supposed to be in here. No, it does not open, and no, those are not in there. Some Christmas cookies on a plate, and they are stuck to the plate. A few chocolate chip cookies that you can place on a plate on its own. The squeezy thing for the icing so that dolls can make like little designs on their cookies. I'm guessing this one is supposed to be like a present, I'm not sure, but that's probably what I'm gonna use it for. A little drink with a straw. Okay, this one is probably one of my favorites, little Christmas sprinkles. Love this. A set of presents that are connected. You can pull them apart and the tops of them open. That is so cute. I think this one is supposed to be just like a Christmas ornament or something. I'm not really sure. A little candy cane, a little holiday drink, 2 donuts, and a loaf of Christmas bread. So these are all the things that I got in that set. I don't remember the exact name of the set just because I did throw away the box, but you can see the stuff next to other 1/6 scale items and also next to 1/6 scale dolls, and everything works with 1/6 scale. By the way, I know a lot of you guys were asking where I got this turkey in my last video. I got this on eBay from a private seller. So if you guys do want to find those, you can just type in 1/6 Barbie turkey and it should pop up. It'll probably be from a different seller, but it'll be the same turkey. So there you guys go. We unboxed all of our teeny tinies and they are so adorable. You guys, please leave comments down below which one was your favorite. I think my favorite was either the microwave. I am obsessed with that. The fact that the door opens, and the little glass in the front, obsessed. Or the charcuterie board, like all those little items that go on the board itself. I do think the board is a little bit big, as I said, but like the little grapes and the crackers and all that stuff, chef's kiss. So good. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.